I hear that totally. And my brother was like to me, he said, "Oh, he just got a song on Doja Cat's new album, and people obviously he's got a reputation as a producer, and people just think, oh, I walked in the studio, made a beat, and it's on there. They don't know that I made that beat 5 years ago, and then apparently I've changed. Not apparently, he's changed it or edited it like 9 times or 10 times before it was actually okay. But no one knows how much work I put into it. They just saw that one song, so they don't know behind the scenes. They think, oh, I'm just gifted like that. You know, I think it's Pharrell Williams when he made Happy. That wasn't the first shot. You know what I mean? Swoosh. He made 10 other tracks before Happy was accepted. You know?
Exactly.
So
that's my point, but I don't feel like people get it though. People don't, they just don't get it. Like even me, like I'm a very creative person, and being in the process of like now writing statements and stuff for other people's stuff. Like sometimes your shit, they won't choose it. And you spend that time and energy like thinking and research. Like I don't think people get it though. They don't get it. Like being a creative is one of the most hardest and underrated jobs in the world. People go like, oh my God, like everyone just looks like influencers and they just think, oh, they've lived a lovely lifestyle, all you do is take pictures. But do you know the amount of money that goes in to then get your ring light, your camera, your STD cards to make, like, I don't think people understand, but seriously, I don't think people get it. They just don't get it. They don't get it. Like, it costs money to build a brand, especially, listen, it's headache. I don't know why it's so expensive. But yeah, man, I think it's a beautiful thing to be creative, but it's also, you have to love it. You really, really have to love it, because that is literally your driving force. If you do not love it, if you just want to be a social media hooky-wooky person, you're not in the right industry, because the time it takes and the effort and the love that you have to put into it, if it's not your passion, but this is why my passion is Black people. My passion is POC. So anything I do, I know why I'm doing it, even if it just irritates me and I just don't want to do anything today. I know I have to do it because my people are dependent on me. Do you understand? There's issues in our community that needs to be spoken about. So you're gonna have to push yourself whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I get that. But okay, so we spoke about the biggest challenge, We covered that quite well, and the work that needs to go into creating something beautiful and the standard. But what's been your biggest achievement so far in terms of the podcasting? Or what's been your, no, it's just not your biggest achievement. I think that's, I don't necessarily say that. I'll say, has there been a pivotal moment where you've gone, this is like, you know, when you chase your
I want to say it, but I feel like it's too
what, cliche?
No, it is actually something that I would want to say, but it's not been confirmed yet. But
so it's coming, yeah?
It's coming. It's to do with I will message you privately, but yeah. So I can't really say because it's not like being signed paperwork as yet.
Okay.
So it was one of them ones. So
okay.
But it's not, I can't.
You can't.
I mean, if we do like a part 2, then I'll be like, yeah, so this is what I was talking about. But I think that will be my biggest achievement so far.
But what will be your...
I feel like...
giving you the most satisfaction so far? There you go, because then achievement and satisfaction kind of hand in hand. So
knowing that I'm a genius.
Knowing that you're what?
I'm a genius. Period. No, you are laughing. Nah, you need that Kanye West energy. You need... knowing you are laughing. I'm being so... serious right now. Like, I'm actually being so serious. Knowing that I know, like, you have to big up yourself. I'm sorry, guys. We're in the year of bigging up ourselves. Yeah, like we must not be suffering like this. No, my biggest achievement. I think my biggest achievement is realizing my potential without other people's validation.
Ooh.
That is my biggest achievement.
Bravo. Yeah, that takes a lot. That takes time as well, and
it takes time. But I feel like I used to always be like, "I'm okay," blah blah blah. But we need to realize is that you're the shit. Like this is to all creators. Anything that you're doing, you are the you're the shit. You don't need other people's validation to tell you how amazing you are and how amazing your idea is. I'm not saying that every idea is going to bang, but the fact that you took time to process them, you're a genius.
Okay.
You need that. I think that is my biggest achievement, is understanding that I don't need other people's validation to know how good I am and what I do. And I've seen how good I am because other people have asking me to do stuff. So I know how good I am. I know what I can bring. Do you understand? I know if I'm given an assignment, I'm going to deliver.
Yeah. Okay.
That is my biggest achievement.
All right. So we've done challenge, we've done achievement. Now, I always like to do this bit. It's like the time capsule one. So if you could speak to your younger self, say like, go back in 10 years, 10 years, because 10 years is a nice little decade.
I was 14.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
so really young, but yeah.
So what would you say to yourself then? What advice would you give to yourself? Because you remember, you knew what you was like.
I feel like I know what I would say. Now what I know, I feel like I would tell myself, continue being you, because it will pay off later on. And I will also tell myself, stick to the arts. Don't move away from it.
Yeah.
That's something that I do regret. That's one thing I definitely regret. As much as I love sociology, my favorite subject in the world, but like, I was the artistic child growing up in school. Like my GCSE was art, music, drama. I even did product design. And I created, like, I was that kind of, like, I literally took drama as an after school GCSE. I literally did that's the kind of person that I was. And I did dance out of school. Does that make sense? So I think I would tell my 14-year-old self is to stick to the arts, even though I feel like I'm going back to it now. And even when people feel like you're weird, you're a bit quirky, you're a bit annoying, all those three that you see now as a negative is what makes you Ladynille. That's what I will say to my 14-year-old self. Like, it's people, like, because it used to really be an insecurity of mine. It's like people are like, oh, you're really weird, very outspoken, ask a lot of questions. Like, why do you ask so much questions? Like, it used to be generally like a very insecure. I just don't like it. No. But when you learn that your insecurity is your, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say this, your money maker. Learn how to grab it and just like, yeah, just don't be insecure, man. F everyone. You're a genius, babe.
Cool.
They don't know it.
You think your younger self will be receptive to that?
I feel like she would. Only because I feel like it's me and I know how honest I am with myself. And I know that, look, there's loads of stuff that even my 21-year-old self, I would say something to my 24-year-old self. Yeah. Does that make sense? So, but I think I would tell her, like, I know everyone's talking about, like, you know, oh, you have to do a humanities and blah, blah, blah. Like, no. Stick to the arts because it will benefit you more. And even if you don't stick to it, always come back to it. Because that has always been your first love. Being a creative has always been your first love.
All right. All right, cool. I love that as well. I think, what do I want to say to you? Podcaster, to all the other podcasters around the world, people watching and maybe thinking to start on a podcast. What advice would you give them in terms of starting?
Be you. I think in terms of starting, start how you expect to finish. That's what I would say. So it means if you need to invest in proper mics, so go to a studio, then so you start as you intend to carry on and finish. And I will also say is to find a niche. That's something that's very, very important. Find a niche and be 100% and authentically you, because people can't argue with you, if that makes sense. Yeah. When you start to pretend to be someone that you're not, it's hard. you can only be you. Like, see me, I'm me in it. Like, if you don't like it, then boy. But at least I know whatever I said on the podcast is the same person that you'll meet in real life.
Okay. All right.
It's not two different people. So be authentically you, and make sure that you invest your time and energy and finance in something, or like, even if it's like mics and stuff, as in you intend to go on, or let's say it was like, okay, I'm gonna do it for 2 years. By that, let's say at the end of the 2 years, you know that, you know what, the money I spent is still been consistent and I've still reaped something from it. So that's what I would say.
All right, cool. Cool.
Be you, man. Don't be a drama. Like, just be you.